Anubis. So you get a quick look at the overlay there, guys. That is the setup for tonight. Saltcrew starting off with that first ban on Dust 2. It's going to be the side of Downtown. Getting that second ban onto Nuke. Saltcrew going for their first pick there onto Ancient. Able to lock that one down for the boys. And then Downtown getting their pick as well. It will be Mirage. As we head into the final bans of the session, it's going to be Overpass shut down by Saltcrew and Inferno shut down by Downtown, leaving the deciding match here on to Anubis. And as all the guys get ready to rock and roll, we're getting all the people loaded in. The Saltcrew loading into the lobby, Downtown loading in as well. And as soon as the squads are all here, we will be underway with this best of 3 playoff action, guys. So hang tight as we get ready to kick off a match for the ages.
I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me. And I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Players are taking a little bit to get into the lobby, so I figured I'd hang out with you guys a little bit more here, give you some more information about the squad competing at Saltcrew. Taking on to Ancient is honestly probably a good choice in their favor. They've been able to take 3 of the last 5 games they've played on Ancient, so it's probably a good pick for them here for the Saltcrew. I think this map could be beneficial to them as we're finally getting to get some of the players loaded in here. It's got Gunk, Devin, FuzzyHat up in here, and we got 4 players here for the Downtown squad have arrived as well. But looking at Downtown, let's pull up their stats as well here, guys. We got Downtown in the regular season going 8 wins, 6 losses. So kind of the opposite stats here from the Saltcrew. The Saltcrew sitting at 6 and 8. So seeing the flip side here from Downtown, we'll give them the upper hand on paper. Looking at their stats as well, how much Ancient have they played? They only have 2 games on Ancient and 1 win and 1 loss here for the side of Downtown. So leading into this one, I mean, yes, Downtown have the better stats on paper when it comes to their win-loss ratio, but Saltcrew have more experience on this map just in this season, and they have a better win-loss ratio on Ancient, so there's no reason the Saltcrew can't take this map to start them off in successful beginning here. Round number 1 would be a great way to start. Look at map 2. We've got Mirage, which is definitely a favorite here for Downtown. I see they've played it 4 times this season, taking 3 of those 4 into a victory. So that's definitely a reason they're leaning towards the Mirage side. Meanwhile, on the other side of Saltcrew, they have not played Mirage once this season, which causes a bit more of a surprise. So there's not been any Mirage on the side of the Saltcrew. Downtown pick it as their picked map of this battle. That might be, excuse me, that might stretch us to an Anubis best of 3. It's really going to come down in my head for DownTown to try and take Ancient here. If DownTown are able to take Ancient from Saltcrew, I feel like they're going to have good momentum to take Mirage as well, which will avoid that Anubis third map. So Saltcrew really need to bring their A game here in game number 1. Finishing off Ancient will give them that momentum moving forward, and expect the DownTown squad to be able to take Mirage. And if we're lucky, we're going to see a round number 3 here on Anubis, guys. Hang tight. Just one more minute. All the players have loaded in the lobby. As soon as the knife round begins, we will go live. We will catch you in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go as we're going to step into the knife round here. DownTown currently on the CT side, Saltcrew starting on the T's. But if the Saltcrew are able to take this knife round, they're going to have that opportunity to swap over to the T's or the CTs to start this one off. But never mind, they're just going to break the knife game early. Accepting their place here on the T side. Looks like DownTown's going to stay with the CT. Saltcrew on the T side to start this off on Ancient. The reset will be coming. Waiting for that call. Oh, the HUD's not showing up on stream. Apologies. I just noticed. That should fix that. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you always keep the stream open on a separate screen so you can be aware of what the viewers are seeing. Make sure you give them the best experience you can. You guys are about to kick it off. Here we go. Round number 1 between DownTown and Saltcrew. And this is a best of 3. So this will not be ending after this matchup. Let's see if they're able to battle it out. Saltcrew and DownTown kicking off here in round number 1. Time for my favorite series of the match. It's the USPs versus the Glocks. But a couple P250s in the hand for Ripsy and Johnny. Kiwi. Unfortunate DC there. We're going to have to wait till they pull back in. Going to be a tactical pause here by the Saltcrew. Kiwi having some disconnection issues. Hang tight, guys. We're going to wait here for Kiwi to load back into the lobby. As soon as Kiwi's in, we will be kicking this one off.
Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go,
Alright, it looks like Kiwis made their way back into the lobby. Should be about to kick off here round number 1. Saltcrew on the T side, playing against DownTown again in a best of 3. If you're just joining us, we are still on map number 1. Saltcrew on the T side to kick it off. And away we go, the T side. Taking that bomb down towards tunnels here. They got that bit of a distraction coming from Willy. Shoves his way up onto B, but they're not falling for it. They're going to have 2 push their way through cave. 3 still holding down A site. One steady push here from Saltcrew. The defense is ready. Cowboy tucked behind the box. Gotten the support from Gortagian. I'm just going to call him Gort. Ripsy down into Donut as well. Smoke's going to come out. Rotation here from the side of Saltcrew. I like this play. Is they're going to go all the way back through the T-spawn and head into the B site. We still got FreeWilly being a nuisance here in Temple. Gets that first pick onto Cowboy. Picks up 1. Trying to laser the shots. Able to tuck back from that USP. Willy taking a lot of damage, but he finishes off another onto Ripsy. And a good start here. FreeDotWilly able to pick up 2. Whoa, and the HUD just vanished on us once again. It is back. We are good. Apologies. FreeDotWilly picks up a 3. Make it 4 for Willy. And HUD, the last one left alive. Too little, too late. The Saltcrew able to take a round number 1. Starting off the pistol round fiery. As they're heading into round number 2 here against DownTown on Ancient, the Saltcrew. This is the beginning they need. This is the start they need to kick off success. They wanted to come out here fighting. And they're bringing that intensity here on Ancient. Starting off round number 1. Taking that pistol round and giving themselves the eco advantage. It's going to be Mac 10s, MP7s, and a Galil in the hands of Devin. Looking like a B push here. 1 causing the distraction in the middle. It's going to be Devin with the Galil. Fighting 1 player. They're able to dip back out. FuzzyHat with the aggression. Smoke back down towards CT. The plant's coming in. Devin's going to be taken out by the rush through middle. The CTs with that full mid control, but they've got full site B control here for the T's. Able to get that bomb down and keep close eyes on Cave as well. Kiwi trying to get spicy. Looking for that play in middle and the CTs. I just go for the safe here. I'm not seeing much aggression out of them, and the time is ticking. And that's exactly how it's going to be. It looks like they're going to go for the save, trying to catch the players running off to clear the bomb site, but they're not able to find much. Kiwi. For that 1 player. And we've got a little bit of slow-mo. Blame Gaben. Kiwi's going to get taken out. It's going to be Gord with the shots. Apologies for the slow-mo. It was actually kind of cool timing getting to see that pistol shot slow-mo. Gore able to get that final kill on the Saltcrew, but Saltcrew still take the round. No problem. As they move this up 2-0. Good starts here for the Saltcrew. Can they keep the momentum under their feet? Gort getting spicy onto B side. What's the T's gonna do here? They're looking for that push through cave. It's gonna be 2 players leading that charge. Able to take down Gort. FreeWilly. Here comes the shots. Hayud gets the 2-piece though, but Kiwi able to swap 1 back onto Johnny, making a double onto Hayud. Ripsy with the trade onto Kiwi. Cowboy and Ripsy. Last 2 left alive. And Devin and FuzzyHat gonna get this bomb down, but can they hold it down? Shots come in from Ripsy. Takes out 1. Devin left alone. Can he get the shots? No! Devin can't pull it off. Cowboy able to get that defuse, and DownTown gets their first point on the board. The Saltcrew now leading 2-1. And Honestly, it's a big round here for DownTown, able to take that one and get their eco back in the right direction. That's going to force the Saltcrew for a bit of a half buy there. I see Kiwi with the Desert Eagle, Tech 9 in the hands of Devin. It's going to be AKs for the rest of the squad, though, but the CTs. AWP for Hyun. Taking that AWP over towards the B site here. Pushing his way through cave, gets the quick molly off. Smoked out already. He's gonna back that one up to the B side, and here comes the shove from the boys. They're able to pick up one, make it two. Ripsy and Gort getting taken down. There's the shove down into red room. Fuzzy will dodge that frag grenade. Trying to push their way through Donut as well. Cowboy tucked around the corner with the MP7. Utility galore. Cowboy ready and waiting. Goes around the corners, able to pick up one. Johnny with the trade onto Fuzzy as well. Big Gunk takes down Cowboy, and that gives him room to get this bomb down. It's going to be Hyun and Johnny, the last two left alive on the defense. Trap back towards Temple, but the AWP comes into play. And Hyun picks up one. Kiwi. The 2v1. Smoke's going to come down, and Johnny, it's the miracle shot through the smoke, takes down Kiwi, and DownTown bring this to a 2-2 all. We're about ready to enter round number 5. This game all tied back up. Two to two as DownTown were able to bring this back into a tiebreaker. Saltcrew looking for the break, going for the B shove here. Have control of sight, but they got two players tucked inside that cave. Can they hold them back? Johnny waiting for the first peek, getting the support from the rest of the boys. Bomb's gonna be able to go down, but the shot's through the wall. Johnny picks up one onto Gunk. Gonna be two down early for Saltcrew. FuzzyHat able to trade one out into Gore, but he gets obliterated. And Johnny gets a nice three-piece here, and that's gonna do it. DownTown able to get themselves the advantage as they're gonna move up 3-2 against the Saltcrew. The momentum is swinging into their favor. Saltcrew definitely gonna be having a big buy round here, looking to put all their momentum into this round. The Saltcrew want to tie this one back up here in round 6. DownTown hoping to put a stop to that, or cork in it, if you will. Hyun still with that AWP on the board. Chaos over at B site. The shove coming through. It's going to be Kiwi able to pick up one. Hyun with the AWP, but the grenades land. And he is frozen in place, dropped dead. The last two players here for DownTown not able to do a thing. They're going to tuck back into the CTs with their tails and take the save here. But the question is any of the Saltcrew going to be able to find him? Willy on the prowl heading towards Red Room. Picks up one onto Ripsy. Two left alive. He knows the information. He gets one here on the site. But he's got the rotation out. Gordon able to trade that one out. And it's going to be a victory here from the Saltcrew. But Gordon Cowboy able to stay alive with those A4s. Sets his back up to a 3-3 tiebreaker. Round number 7 coming up next. Ripsy caught early. Hyun gets the trade onto Devin, but Kiwi picks up another. Gunk's able to break his way through. Kiwi there shuts down Hyun. Bomb's gonna be coming down. It's gonna be Gort and Cowboy. The last two left alive here back towards the CT side. They're begging for some connections through the smoke, not able to find them. And once again, DownTown may just go for the tuck and save here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Cowboy and Gort saving, I think it was the same two players last round. They're going to tuck this one back, hold on to those M1, the A1 and the A4. Cowboy picks up one on the Fuzzy. Bit of a rotation there through Donut, but they're going to stay alive. DownTown hanging on to those weapons for the next round. The three Saltcrew members slipping their way back down to the T side. As that bomb will be going off. Saltcrew regaining that advantage. Moving up 4-3 here in round number 7. Round 8 coming up. You know, taking a quick glance at the stats here as well. Willy currently going 8-4, followed by Kiwi 6-5. Those two members are the standout players here for the Saltcrew currently. They can keep the momentum rolling. It'll be greatly beneficial to the team. Kiwi able to pick up that AWP. One for the slow approach through Temple, or Tunnel. The distraction over at B site. Willy with the molly as well. Support from Devin. Devin turns around, but there's going to be two players on the flank. Willy trying to slip his way through. One more in the CT. He's able to take down Cowboy, but Ripsy puts him to rest. It's now a 3v3. They've got full control of A site. A smart play here out of the Saltcrew. They get the bomb down. They get the players in position. It's going to be a rough one for the DownTown to break into. Orb with the clear. Looking for the plays. Not able to find anything. Gunk staying ready behind the box, but it's going to be FuzzyHat. Picks up one into Hyun. Leaving two players left alive, and they're going to go for the save here for DownTown. Saltcrew stretching their advantage a little bit wider as they're going to move this up 5-3 here versus DownTown. And this is exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the match, guys. I want to see the Saltcrew try to dominate here on Ancient because Mirage will be a tough one versus DownTown. So the best plays they can get off here on Ancient, it's going to benefit them greatly down the way. So 5-3 start is looking good. Round number 9 coming up. All right, round number 9 underway here. Kiwi still with that AWP. Watching that B ramp tightly. Smoke's gonna deter him away. Kiwi forced to back up towards double doors there, but he's not letting go of that position. He's got the support from Devin, who's ulting onto the bomb here in middle, but they might go for the donut push here. When it's gonna be Gunk. Trap between a rock and a hard place, but the grenade by Devin able to take down Gort. Opens up the opportunity for the shove here onto A side, but they've got one more player to deal with. It's going to be Cowboy. With the M4, did he notice a player inside Donut? No, he's going to get taken out by Devin. Lands the shots, Ripsy. Back towards the CT side. Here comes the help from Hyun and Johnny. The bomb will go down. Fuzzy. Watching that Temple. He definitely heard that player moving their way in. He knows he's there. Devin, or FuzzyHat, lands the shots, takes down Ripsy. It's going to be two left for the CTs here, Hyun and Johnny. And once again, DownTown forced to go for the save. The Saltcrew extend their lead to 3 rounds as they are now up 6-3 against Downtown. Gunk picking up another kill there onto Hyun. Not able to save every weapon, but the big thing that mattered there for the side of Downtown, Johnny able to keep that AWP for the next round, toss it on the ground for a teammate. But the Saltcrew is starting to run away with this one. They're just looking smooth here on this Ancient. I mean, they're playing the T side. They are at the disadvantage. But they're just getting control of sites. They're able to get that bomb down. They're throwing Downtown for a bit of a loop. They're not able to fully spot what the play is going to be here from the Saltcrew. And the Saltcrew changing it up constantly. Keeping the CTs guessing. I mean, that's the strat to aim for here. As Downtown's going to use their first tactical timeout there, Hyun. With the AWP. There's going to be AKs galore for the side of Saltcrew. Saltcrew getting aggressive onto B side once again. They've got 3 players to deal with. Hyun able to pick up that first kill, but it's going to be Gunk with this molly onto Johnny. Willie picks up one onto Ripsy. Devin with the kill onto Hyun. Gort able to trade it back, but it's going to leave 2 players left alive. Gort and Cowboy. Bomb's going to be going down. Can they get it planted? Yes, they do. Gort trapped inside cave. Going to be Cowboy taken out. Gort left in a 1v3. He gets some shots onto Devin, but not enough to finish him. And here comes FuzzyHat. On the rotation through cave, shuts him down. The Saltcrew moving up 7-3. As this gap is just keeps on growing. The Saltcrew having a great battle here on Ancient. They can keep this momentum rolling over to the CT side. It should be no problem for them. As we're entering round number 11 here, we're about to break that halfway point. Saltcrew will be taking the side of the CTs. Another B shove here from the Saltcrew. Willie, in that charge, able to pick up 1, make it 2 for Willie. Looking for the 3rd base as well. Willie puts him to sleep. And good night to Downtown. You can't stop the Free Willie. He's finally able to be brought down by Gort, but the 3-piece did the damage it needed. And the CT's forced to hide away once again. Saltcrew gonna be able to lock this one down. Moving themselves up 8-3. Downtown left scrambling. The T's just on that hunt for the extra money and not able to stop either of them. They're going to pick up those 2 pieces. And they get another. Cowboy hitting the shots right here. The Saltcrew down to 1 final member. But they got the plant, no problem. It's now 8-3. Saltcrew with the lead. Heading into the final round of the first half. After this one, it will be split. If Saltcrew are able to take this one 9-3, honestly, I do not see them losing this game after that. I mean, being on the T side, going up this hard against the CTs is an incredible start. They're able to take round number 12. It just solidifies that guaranteed victory here for the Saltcrew. It's a full buy from both squads. The final round. Gunk picks up 1. Early start here from the Saltcrew. They have the player advantage. Or taken out early. Hyun able to take down Gunk though with the trade. Fuzzy trying to get aggressives. Gets that frag grenade out, but it's not enough to connect. But meanwhile, on the flip side, Saltcrew have full control of A site. They're going to be able to get that bomb planted. It's up to Cowboy here inside Donut. Can he land the shots? No, it's going to be Devin through the smoke. Finishes him off. But it's now a 3v3 here for the Saltcrew. Devin's able to make his way up into that sneaky hidden spot here by the tree. Willie keeping close eyes on Temple as well. We've got 1 coming from Donut, 2 from CT. Willie gets taken out by Johnny. Good shots here by Devin. He picks up 1. Kiwi with another. That's going to leave Kiwi in a 1v1. Johnny wanted to get that defuse, but there's no time on the clock, and Kiwi able to pull that one off for the Saltcrew as they're going to move this up 9-3. And the Saltcrew having a dominant T side so far here on Ancient. If they can keep this momentum rolling onto the CTs, this should be a clean sweep for the Saltcrew. But we're hopping back into my favorite round. It is the pistol round. It's going to be USPs here for the side of Saltcrew. Glocks in the hands of DownTown. And the Saltcrew looking to finish this one off strong. Dualies for Kiwi. Standard split here from the CTs. Apologies, they're actually going to go 4 big onto B site. Expecting that B shove here from DownTown. Oh, and the big rotation to A side. Cowboy. Causing enough distraction to bring them over, but it's going to leave Kiwi left alone to deal with the real battle. Gonna take a quick dink there. Kiwi, looking for the shots inside caves. Gonna get brought down early. Here comes the rotation back over towards site. Gunk going for the shove. Gort able to finish him off. FreeDotWilly picks up one at the Hayun. But they've got the bomb down. They've got B locked in. It's gonna be a 3v3. FreeDotWilly gets caught as well by Ripsy. Make it 2, make it 3 as Devin gets shut down. And DownTown are able to take themselves another. As we are now into a 9-4 scenario. Saltcrew with a still pretty solid lead here. Able to dominate the T half of this match. They just need a few more rounds to close it out, but DownTown able to take that pistol round. Might get the eco and the momentum rolling more in their favor. Let's see what happens here in round 14. Flashbangs out in the middle. It's going to be a CT aggression. Shoving their way through middle. Going to get caught easily by Cowboy. Able to pick up the first kill. Apologies, Gort get caught early as well. It's a 4v4. Kiwi. Caught and traded out. There goes Devin as well. FuzzyHat and FreeDotWilly, last 2 left alive. And I spoke too soon. FuzzyHat eats the floor. It's going to be FreeDotWilly left in a 1v4. The USP and a dream. Bomb's going to be going down here onto the A site. Peeking inside Donut, not able to spot any players, obviously. And he might just end up saving this one. He's able to pick up that MAC-10, though. Willie goes for the shots, but it's going to be Hayun with the AK. Gets the perfect head connection, and that will do it. DownTown able to get themselves another. It's now 9-5. DownTown starting to bring the heat back. Hopefully the Saltcrew can put the CT side to work. They do not want DownTown taking many more rounds as they're closing that gap. They had such a great start to get up 9-3 here. To see DownTown kind of bring that a bit closer is upsetting for the Saltcrew. Let's see if they can turn things around here in round 15. The aggression once again. Ripsy able to pick out Devin. FreeDotWilly swaps it back, but Gort's there for the support, making another. Gonna be Gunk, FuzzyHat, and Kiwi. The last 3 left alive here for the CTs. Gunk sneaking his way outside a cave, looking for those final picks. Not able to finish off a player there, but he gets the damage in. Not sure what the play is here by the T side. Looks like they might go for that B ramp. Slow and steady. FuzzyHat able to pick up another. Brings this back to a 3v3. Here comes the push through cave. Kiwi with the possible first peeks. He spots the enemies. Frag grenade. Beautiful. And the molly to finish it off. Forces Kiwi back. It's going to leave Gunk in a hard spot. He's able to pick up one, but Johnny's there for the finish, making a 2v2. Hayun and Johnny. Down the B side. They got 2 to deal with. Kiwi and Fuzzy. Trying to work together here. Looking for the peaks. It's going to be Johnny. Picks up one on the Kiwi. And FuzzyHat stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that'll do it as Hayun comes out of the woodworks and puts Fuzzy into the ground. DownTown able to take another one as they bring this back within 3 here in this best of 3 series on map number 1. The Saltcrew starting off with a dominant performance on the T side, but now that they've hopped on the CTs, it's been nothing but the downtown show. Maybe the T's are the lucky team, or the lucky side here on Ancient. Round 16. Saltcrew starting to feel that pressure. Gunk gets caught by Ripsy. FreeWilly with the trade makes it a 4v4 just like that. And Kiwi caught in a hard place, able to pick up Cowboy, but Ripsy and Gort take out Kiwi and FreeWilly. Sets it down to just Devin and FuzzyHat left in a 2v3. The bomb's going to be going down here onto B site. FuzzyHat in the long rotation with the Deagle. Devin back towards the CT spawn here. AK picked up by Fuzzy. Might just go for the save. And that's exactly what he's going to do. The call has been made. The save it will be. FuzzyHat able to pick up that AK at least. Devin trying to pick off one more player there into Gorp. It's not able to do it. FuzzyHat's going to tuck him back into the T-spawn here. He should have no problem staying alive as the Saltcrew. Gonna lose another one here from downtown. It's gonna be a 2-round difference. The pressure's on. They find Fuzzy. Tucked in the corner. Gord able to take him down. No AK to be saved. And what a play here from downtown. I honestly did not think they would bother even finding him. But they tracked him down in the final few seconds here. And downtown have taken 4 in a row. The Saltcrew need to change the pace. They need to try something different to try to shut down the downtown plays. Looking at the stats as well, guys. We've got FreeWilly currently going 18-12 for his team. 9-12 for Kiwi. FuzzyHat 7-10. Devin 6-11, 6-10 for Gunk. And on the flip side, we have Hyun 12-12. Johnny sitting at 11-9. Ripsy 11-9 as well. 13-9 for Gort. Leaving Cowboy to bring up the rear at 6-8. Round number 17 coming up. Saltcrew currently up 9-7. There's still plenty more Counter-Strike here to play on Ancient. Utility's going to come out. Devin with the aggression, taking control of middle. Not the support from the teammates, but it's going to be an A rush here. Nobody on site. Saltcrew leaving that one wide open. It's just Willy here. Working out for the T side is they're going to have full control of site. They're trapped inside the donut. Going to be 2 players left. Kiwi gets caught from behind. It's Hyun. FuzzyHat's there for the trade, though. Brings it right back in their favor, making a 4v4. Gunk able to rotate all the way through the TT side here. Willy with the setup as well. They're able to pick up one, make it 2 for Willy. And it's a big play here from the Saltcrew. They get the third. Ripsy with the 2-piece. It's a 1v1 between Devin and Rips. And Devin gets the defuse through the smoke. No problem. As the Saltcrew extend their lead once again. It's now 10-7 downtown. Trying to bring this one back. The Saltcrew lost that huge advantage they started off with here from the T side. But they're holding on still. They're able to get their first round on the CT half. Locking in that defuse there by Devin. Sets them up now 10-7 here. Saltcrew still holding that advantage, but will it continue? Rushing into middle once more. FuzzyHat gets caught quickly. Devin stuck, trapped, able to dodge it with the smoke. Can he get the kill though? No, it's gonna be Cowboy with the denial. That's gonna be 2 down early here. Kiwi gets dropped as well, but they're able to get some damage, just making it a 2v2 just like that. Gunk and Free. Left it in a 2v2. Willy just putting the team on his back so far this game, up 21-13. Comes the play. Both teams making their way through the cave. Will Gunk spot him to the right. Smoke grenade's gonna come out. Couple of mollies as well. Ripsy able to take him down. It's going to be Willy left in a 2v1. Picks up one. Make it a 1v1. And he cannot do it. Ripsy able to come around that corner at the perfect time. And DownTown are able to take the victory. It's now 10-8. Saltcrew still holding that lead, but it has shortened drastically from the halfway point. We've only got roughly 5 rounds left to play here. It may go into OT. It's going to be hard to determine. And DownTown going to use their second tactical timeout of the match. Take a few extra seconds, discuss things over, try to get themselves in a better headspace here to finish off the Saltcrew. Away we go. Willy being the anchor of the Saltcrew right now, just putting out the damage. It's in a 2,500 damage here for Willy. Gunk able to take the first pick onto Gord. A nasty deagle shot will do it. Looks like they're going to go for the B push here, though, heading down towards B ramp. 2 players pushing their way through cave. Here comes the shove onto site. Rotation from a couple players. Willy with the MAC-10. Gets caught by Cowboy. What a quick peek there by Cowboy, able to get that first pick. There goes another by Johnny onto Gunk. Ripsy with the third onto FuzzyHat. Leaves Devin and Kiwi. The last 2 left alive. Devin gets obliterated through the smoke, trying to stay alive. Kiwi not able to do a thing as Devin's brought down. Kiwi's left in a 1v4. Not a lot he can do here. Able to line up the shots. Picks up one onto Johnny. That's all you can really ask for out of Kiwi here. He's going to dip himself back towards the CT spawn. Can he hold off the second player charging? No. Ripsy able to take that one down. DownTown bring this within 1 against the Saltcrew. And the Saltcrew started off so hot, but they have brought down, or DownTown has brought this back to a 1-round scenario here. Saltcrew wanted to finish off Ancient strong here. Can they shut down DownTown? Got ourselves a 10-9 scenario. Classic shove through middle. Utilities galore. FuzzyHat gets caught in the open. Is going to be taken out. Willy there for the support. Trades it back out onto Cowboy, making it a 4v4 ball game. For the shots of the smoke, Ripsy catches a Willy. The advantage in the side of DownTown. Apologies, no it is not. A bunch of slays happened that I did not even notice there. It's going to be Hayun and Ripsy. The last 2 left alive here for DownTown. The Saltcrew with the advantage. Rocking those A4s. Kiwi with that AWP. Devin looking to have some interaction here in the side the tunnels. Might vouch to go back towards the middle. Gunk drops and gets caught by Hayun. Leaving it open, Hayun. Trying to get that connection onto Red Room. It's going to be Kiwi dipping back out. As Devin tries to go on a flank here, but it's too little too late. He's going to have to go for the rotation as they're making their way through Donut, heading their way towards the site. And Kiwi back over to the CT spawn. Flashbang to be thrown. Bit of a connection, but Ripsy able to pick up one. Kiwi with the trade on the Hayun. It's a 1v1. Kiwi eats the frag grenade. And Kiwi gets the shot onto Ripsy. And that'll do it. Saltcrew staying alive, of forcing themselves away from that tiebreaker. Big plays here out of Kiwi, sets them back up to 11-9. And that was about to be a tiebreak situation, but the Saltcrew said not today. Gave themselves a little bit of an advantage, moves that up 11-9 as we enter round number 21. Away we go. Saltcrew. 2 rounds from shutting this one down. And what a play here from Gunk. He gets the 3-piece with the support of Kiwi. And that sets just Cowboy left alone here in a 1v5. That'll do it. The Saltcrew have no problem taking this round. And that's going to put them into match point. Unless Cowboy pulls off a miracle. Cowboy's still alive for now. And they finally get 1 bullet to connect. Kiwi gets it through the smoke. Cowboy will be down. The Saltcrew now on match point, looking to close out game number 1 here with a 13-9 finish. Can they do it? The eco is not strong for the side of Downtown. They're going to be forced buying here. They do not have any sort of eco. Trying to get those ARs on the side. It's going to be Tech 9s, Mac 10s, whatever else they can fiddle with. It's the Saltcrew looking to close this one off. Devin looking for that pick. Gunk able to pick up the first onto Ripsy. There's another one by Devin onto Cowboy, making a double kill for Devin onto Gord. And Kiwi takes out Johnny. It's all up to Hayun, a Deagle, and a Dream. And I think the Saltcrew have taken this one. Yes, they have. Game number 1 going in the hands of the Saltcrew with a clean victory here, 13-9. I mean, what a great start here, guys, by the Saltcrew. They kicked it off on the T side. They took many rounds. They went into the second half 9-3, but Downtown really brought the energy back. They were completely running the T side. Once they got their hands on those AKs, they brought it back to the Saltcrew. It was honestly down to the wire there. We were about to have a tied game, but Kiwi hit the no-scope, or the shot, the op shot to save the day. The Saltcrew able to close that one out 13-9. But do not go anywhere. This is a best of 3. And coming up next will be map number 2. It will be Mirage, the map picked here by Downtown. So let the squad load into the new setup. We'll be live in just a couple minutes with map number 2, guys. Hang tight.
Well, I woke up on the lobby floor. Yeah, last night was some kind of war. I'm coming down like a waterfall. I check my phone, but you never call. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be friends?
right, ladies and gentlemen, map number 2. We are heading over to Mirage. A well-known favorite from multiple players here. This was the downtown decision. Saltcrew picked Ancient. They're able to take that victory 13-11. Can they try to do the same thing here? And looking at the stats on paper, like I said, downtown is a way better statistical ratio here on Mirage. But that doesn't mean the Saltcrew can't take this from them. They definitely have the opportunity. They have the ability. They have the strength to shut this one down. But downtown looking to bring this to a game 3. If they're able to take this around here on Mirage, we will be heading to Anubis for our final matchup. And while all the players load in, guys, we're going to get ready to rock and roll. We're waiting for the final few players here from the side of Saltcrew. Once they're in the lobby, we will be underway, so hang tight. In just a few seconds, this match will be kicking off for game number 2 here on Mirage.
You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out, pushed you out. Don't let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, died by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see the dark key. Yeah. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out, pushed you out. Don't let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, died by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see the dark key. Yeah, can we be free? You pull me up. Yeah, can we be free? And I put you down. Running out of ideas and hard and honest for life. I'm open for the dollars and just keep on right on. I say it's better in silence. Been relying on sugar to get the rush that I need. Try find some solace in a bottle and keep saying the same thing. I'm saying, if that's the case, what the hell are you letting me live for? It's changing my eyes and made up my mind. I don't care if I'm right, I'm doing it all. And it's never what you want now. I swear it's never what you want now. Okay, I keep running back to everything I heard the most. Parachute, parasol, dropping this time almost. I can't understand you, baby, told you that I'm toxic. Ever since the pressure hit, I suffer like a conscience. My favorite pain is a chronically surges as inspiration. It's fine to follow blindly to pros, and I'm opinionated. Shut up, I'm talking to myself. Please shut up, I'm talking to myself. It's a change in my eyes, made up my mind. I don't care if I'm right, I'm doing it all. And it's never what you want now. I swear it's never what you want now. No matter what I do, I can't seem to escape you. What I want is never what you want now. I got nothing to lose if you wanna be my savior. What I want is never what you want now. I'm sick of the anger I hold in my chest. What I want is never what you want now. You think you can change me, then come try your best. What I want is never what you want now. There's a change in my eyes, made up my mind. I don't care if I'm right, I'm doing it all. And it's never what you want now. I swear it's never what you want now. There's a change in my eyes, I made up my mind. I don't care if I'm right, I'm doing it all. And it's never what you want now. I swear it's never what you want now.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone. It don't no matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. And no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. Don't need a no man. Back and I'm better. You had to go back where you came from, now you're bitter. Out of sight, out of mind for real. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna be you for real. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with game number 2 in this best of 3. Saltcrew able to squeak that victory there on Ancient, taking it down 13-9. But here we go with the knife round. Saltcrew currently on the T side. But I have a feeling it has some sort of gentleman's agreement to not bother switching sides here, just based on the way they're kicking off these knives rounds. All right, no, I apologize. They actually switched sides here. The Saltcrew over towards the CTs here. And it's time for my favorite round of the matchup. It's going to be the pistol round, the Glocks versus the USPs. The Saltcrew looking to take game number 2 and close it out here. Downtown, fighting for that survival. They want to see themselves go into a game number 3 onto Anubis. All right, guys, here we go. Right into the mix, pistol round underway. Slow and steady push here from the T side, thinking about underpass. Might go for the rotation back towards apps. Devin keeping close eyes on the apps, trying to get that first peek information. Here comes the rest of the squad. They're going to have to go for this app push here. Devin, hoping to get the first information. Spots them. Here comes the molly. The flashbang follows suit. Here comes Devin with the shots. He's able to pick up one. Can he get another? No. He's going to get shut down by Hayum, but FuzzyHat there for the support. Take it down to Ripsy as well. It's going to leave the last 2 left alive, Cowboy and Johnny. Going to make their way outside of apps. Able to pick up one onto Gunk, make it a 3v2. Cowboy on the sneaky playthrough market. Johnny keeping the distraction up towards apps. And that's going to be Willie with the sneaky play. Picks him up. And that'll be Johnny left in a 1v3. Not a lot he can do here. Looking for those picks. And Johnny's going to finally be brought down by Willie. And the Saltcrew able to take the first round here on Mirage. Starting off strong. Round number 2 coming up. Willy with the M4 trying to get angles in the middle. Is able to pick up one into Cowboy and the quick pick. Here by the Saltcrew. Willy looking for another. He gets him while blinded onto Gort. And what a good start. They're going to be down 4. Hayun, the last one left alive here. Dealing with all 5 members of the Saltcrew. And Devin's there to put him to rest. The Saltcrew kicking off with a 2-0 lead here on Mirage. The Saltcrew with a good start so far here on the CT side. And if they can keep the momentum working this way, they might be off to a good beginning regardless. Devin keeping close eyes on those apps once again. It's going to be a push down towards a ramp here. They've got one sitting inside Palace. Kiwi trying to get that information, but the Fuzzy on the rotation here. Moving his way through the T-spawn. Cowboy apparently expecting that flank, but it's going to be all up to Fuzzy. Able to pick up one, and AK taken out early. But here comes Gord out of Palace. And Johnny with the pick onto Willy. That's a good start here from downtown. It's going to be a 3v3. And they're going to rotate their way back towards the A site here, Kiwi. Sitting in Palace and ready. Kiwi catches a one blind side. It's going to leave 2 players left alive. Or 3 players, apologies. Making 2. Hayun gets dropped as well. Cowboy and Johnny. Cowboy's able to take down Gunk, making a 2v2. Devin moving his way through connector for the support. And that'll do it. Devin able to get the shots through the wall. Kiwi finishing off Cowboy, and the Saltcrew moving up to 3-0. And they are starting off Mirage with a bang. Saltcrew liking these odds right now. It's going to be a forced save from the side of downtown. Seeing Desert Eagles in a Tech 9. But Willy here with this AWP is going to get quick eyes into middle. Looks for that peek. Able to pick up one onto Gort. Goes for the double. Not gonna be able to connect, but he gets it again onto Hayun. Looks for the one inside Overpass. But Johnny able to shut that down. Ripsy with the help takes out Gunk as well, making a 3v3. Devin still holding off Cat. One player's coming out of apps as well. Devin able to get that spot. Goes for the quick angle shot. Gets the damage, but not the kill. To take it back, he's able to finish off Cowboy. I didn't see the death. That's gonna leave Johnny left with an AWP tucked inside apps. There's the shots from Devin, puts him to rest. The AWP gets tossed away as the Saltcrew move up 4-0. And what a great start here from the boys. Willy getting that free AWP as well, thanks to Devin. And the Saltcrew is set up for success. We're going to hop on with Willy here to kick this one off. Gets that AWP, gets aggressive inside that window. Let's even get another pick early. On the flip side, we got that AWP in the hands of Juan. I like this play. Willy gets a great angle here. Picks up one onto Cowboy. Goes for the double, not able to connect. Tries to get it off on Johnny, but Johnny with the no blind flash kill. Trades us back into a 4v4. Smoke coming into connector, looking like it might be a cat push here. One player working their way out of Palace. It's gonna be Gorg. Or Gort. Comes the shove through connector. Kiwi able to pick up one onto Gort. Fuzzy catches Hayun. Make it 2 for Kiwi as he catches Ripsy as well. Johnny, all left alone in a 1v4, is able to pick up one. Still sitting back middle. 3 players left to deal with the bomb. Not in his hands yet either. FuzzyHat here ready and waiting. Comes out for the peek with the help from Devin. And that'll do it as the Saltcrew move up 5-0. And they are not giving DownTown any chance to try to take a round here. They are getting brutalized here on the T side. As Saltcrew's just running away with it. They're trying to make this a 6-0. And honestly, that's the way to start it off. If they're able to take 6 rounds in a row, that sets them up to at least, at worst, tie up the first half. Let's see if Saltcrew can pull it off for round number 6. Quick volley into top apps. Kiwi. Trying to get the pick outside middle. Not able to get any connection. Gunk here. Feeling the intensity pushing their way through. Picks up 1. What a play by Gunk. Make it 2. And Johnny's there for the support. Able to finish him off. It's going to be a 3v2 Cowboy and Johnny. The last 2 rocking here for the T side. The bomb's going to try and regroup into the apps. Fuzzy. Still sitting on catwalk as well. Devin. Tucked in the back sight here towards the apps. DownTown have a lot to get through if they want to try and get this bomb planted. Spots 1 apps. Devin able to line up Cowboy. All alone here for Johnny. Goes for the shots on the Devin. Picks up 1. 2 left to deal with. The FuzzyHat tucked around the corner. Ready and awaiting. And the Saltcrew moving up 6-0 to start off this series. They are kicking off right now here on Mirage. And it has been a full Saltcrew show so far here in game number 2. And like Chauncey just said in the chat, it has been domination here by the Saltcrew, able to take the first 6 rounds so smoothly. Heading into round number 7, if they can keep this momentum rolling, DownTown's going to be feeling a lot of pressure heading into the second half. Pressure pushing forward here. All 5 players still alive for both squads, but it's a pistol round here for the side of DownTown. It's not looking favorable. We do have Willie still with that AWP. Making his way through connector. FuzzyHat already got full control of top middle here. Spots 1 player. Gunk able to get that first kill onto Gort. Good start here for the Saltcrews. They're going to move this one down. And they have the player advantage to work with. Another pick there by Kiwi. Gunk making another onto Ripsy and Kiwi with the 2-piece as he takes out Hyun as well. It's all down to Johnny, left in a 1v5 and no hope to be had. Picks up 1 on the Fuzzy with the Tech 9. The information has been spread. Can Johnny do anything? No. Kiwi able to meet him with that A4 and put him to rest. The Saltcrew moving up 7-0. As I'm kind of flabbergasted by the domination they're having here in game number 2. This map was picked by DownTown. And it's a completely different story to what we're seeing on Ancient. The Saltcrew are just not letting a single round slide. Gonna be a big round here for the side of DownTown. They got full buys, AKs across the board. Can they try to get the momentum turned back into their favor? Really with that AWP is gonna take a flashbang. He's able to stay alive, picks up 1 onto Gort. Setting up the success here once again for the CT side. Willie picks up another onto Johnny. And the plays out of Willy once again. He's just hitting the connections with that AWP. Kiwi also laying down massive support. Gets shots onto one. Ripsy finally going down. It's going to be 2 players left alive here for Downtown. Hyun with that AWP, though. For that first pick, it's going to be Willy. He's just a little bit quicker. Can he get the double? No. Cowboy finally puts that op down. It's going to be a 4v1. Cowboy with the AWP might just try and tuck away and save this one for another round. FuzzyHat with the peek. He takes down Cowboy. And the Saltcrew move it 8-0. With an insane start so far. I mean, even when we switch sides here, Downtown has got to be feeling demoralized. I mean, Saltcrew have just been obliterating them, running through them, taking every single round, not leaving any sort of space, and not making any mistakes either as a squad. You look at the stats as well. Willy, 10-4, Kiwi 10-2, FuzzyHat 7-2, 6-2 for Devin, and Gunk with 7-4. These guys are unstoppable on the field. Going for that A push here from the T side. Might rotate his way back. Gort trying to get that first peek outside of Palace. Gets the glance, but Fuzzy's waiting and ready. Picks him up. Advantage in the hands of Saltcrew. Looking for another. Cowboy gets caught by Willy. Ripsy able to finally get the trade, but Gunk with the 2-piece shuts it down. It's going to be Hyun left at a 1v3. And that will do it. FuzzyHat coming in clutch with that AWP. Sets the score up to 9-0. Saltcrew coming out swinging in map number 2. I feel like they got their hands warm playing that ancient round. I mean, they took the victory there. But this is a whole different Saltcrew. They are not letting anything get by them right now. Downtown desperately looking for their first round. Will this be the time? Gord able to pick up Willy there in heaven. Good start for the side of Downtown. They have the advantage. Fuzzy with the smoke down middle. Kiwi looking for the support. Not going to give him an inch. Gunk waiting patiently for that peak. Here comes the bomb, rotating back through T-spawn, making his way over towards A-ramp. Gunk ready and waiting, but Gort's so quick with it. But Kiwi's there for the support, able to take him down. Here comes Ripsy with the shove. FuzzyHat gets dropped as well. Kiwi with a nasty shot. Picks up another, making a 2v3. But here's the grenade by Cowboy. Devin left alone. Picks up one. He's got 2 left to handle. Can he find his way through the T's? Frag grenade coming up by Devin, but able to dodge that one. Good plays here by Cowboy to stay alive. Cowboy still hanging on. He's able to finish it off, and Downtown get their first point on the board. It's now 9-1 as we enter round 11. And it's been an entirely Saltcrew-sided game. But Downtown get their first taste of victory as they get their first round onto the board. Can they keep that momentum rolling forward? Here we go with round 11. Willy looking for that quick pick in middle once again. Shut down by the evil smoke grenade. There are going to be two sitting inside Palace. Hayun. Will catch Kiwi early there, pushing his way through Underpass. A little too aggressive, backfired. Another smoke towards window. Willy cut off once again. Young getting aggressive down middle. Volley's gonna come out. That'll do it. FuzzyHat able to take down Ripsy. Gonna make that rotation over towards the A ramp. We've got one player lurking here in Underpass. It's gonna be Hayun. Dunk able to shut him down. Beautiful shots there. It's gonna be a 3v4. They're gonna make their way onto the A site. Rotation here coming from the Saltcrew. It's gonna be Gore able to take down Gunk, making a 3v3. Cowboy catches Fuzzy. Gore with another onto FreeDotWilly. And never mind, just like that, Devin's left alone in a 1v3. As the rest of his team just got obliterated. Not looking good here for Devin. Big ask to do here. Clock is running dry. Devin able to pick up one, but he's no time. He's just gonna have to dip this one out. Can he stay alive at least? Hold on to this A1 for the next round, and yes he does. Devin hanging on with the skin of his teeth. Now 9-2 downtown. Taking two in a row. They're starting to get that momentum working back for them. The Saltcrew wanted to shut this down here and now. Round number 12, the final round of the first half. Saltcrew looking to take this one to make them only 3 rounds left to take. To earn themselves a victory tonight. Can they shut down the downtown? Really sitting tough cat. Gets able to pick up one onto Hayun. Good start here for the squad at Salt. There's FuzzyHat with another onto Cowboy. Ripsy with that AWP tacked behind boxes. He's gonna slide out of that one. FuzzyHat with the support. 3v3. Kiwi roaming his way through Palace. Oh, and he might get an unexpected surprise here by Gort. And yes, he does. Kiwi shuts him down. Makes it a 2v3 now. That bomb's gonna need to be planted. Ripsy and Johnny. Looking for the app push here. Johnny on that rotation, catching up with Rip. I go for the mid to Cat as well. Still have Willy roaming around window. Final 2 players going for the flash. Beautiful shots there by Fuzzy, able to pick up one. Ripsy with the trade, and that'll do it. Willy puts him to rest. It's now 10-2, as we're going to flip sides here, guys. Catch me a break. I'm going to run to the restroom. I will be right back with the action. Saltcrew able to take that 10-2 start on the CT side, which means they only need 3 rounds here to finish off the victory. But if they play anything like Downtown, that might be hard to achieve. Here we go with the first round. The Pistols, FuzzyHat able to get the first pick onto Gort. Cowboy with the trade onto Gunk. It's going to make that 2 players down. Here comes Johnny with the shots on the Fuzzy. Devin picks up another onto Rips. Gonna be the final 2 players working their way through apps here. It's gonna be Willy and Kiwi. Have control of sight. 1 player lurking inside market here. It's gonna be John. Willy with the quick turn drops Johnny. All up to Hyun. He's gonna work his way to short. Kiwi ready and waiting. Kiwi gets the information he needed. He spotted him. There goes Willy getting caught by Hyun. 1v1 here. Hyun getting aggressive. Kiwi playing smart here. Is able to dip out and hop it back through the window. He's not able to catch him. And Kiwi with the quick shot. What a play there by Kiwi. That was a nasty way to finish off the pistol round. Saltcrew moving up 11-2. Kiwi with the dipsy doodle, keeping Saltcrew running hot. $11-2, Saltcrew. 2 more rounds to be able to shut down Downtown. Can they do it here on Mirage? Cowboy gonna be the first one down. Willy with the aggression finds his way through. Peeking his way outside of Palace, trying to just be a nuisance here to the opponents. Gets the mark on the other. He picks up another on the Johnny, but Ripsy's finally able to shut him down. But Devin, there for the support through the connector, pick up another. Look at that final kill onto Hyun, and they're able to pull that one off as well. It's going to leave Gort left in a 1v3. And the Saltcrew looking strong, coming out of the T side as well. Should be able to take this round, making it a 12-2 scenario. Gort, the last one away, gives himself up. You know he's sitting around connector's side. He's going to go for the save here. He's going to tuck back through underpass. Just hold on to this MP9 for another day. Saltcrew able to capitalize and take another victory here. They're moving this one up 12-2 versus Downtown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Saltcrew sitting on match point. They need 1 more round to finish this off and take the victory tonight. Downtown have a huge hill to climb if they want to try to bring this back to the Saltcrew. Currently down by 10. It is not over just yet. Round number 15 underway. Saltcrew trying to get spicy here inside Catwalk. Look for the shove to short. It's going to be William Ripsy with the trade. And they get past that Molly. Big frag grenade takes a lot of health out of the players. It's going to be Gore able to pick up 1. Cowboy with another. 2v2. 1 player sitting top heaven. Hyun able to pick up 1. The bomb will be stopped. Hyun gets the other onto Willy in Downtown. Able to get another round, staying alive a little bit longer. It's now 12-3. As we're going to have a save round here, I would assume, from the Saltcrew. Saltcrew with a big save round here. Trying to break their way onto A side, but it's going to be Giant Cowboy with the first 2 picks. Willy able to trade that one back out, but Hayun's there for the support, gets another. It's going to be just Kiwi and Devin left alone. Beautiful frag grenades connect. They're trying to get that bomb down. Kiwi gets caught, and there goes Devin as well. Able to get that bomb planted there for the Saltcrew, but completely wiped out. As somewhat expected there on an eco round here from the Saltcrew downtown. Get another. As they move this gap down to 8 rounds. Saltcrew still with a huge advantage, 12-4. Well, 12-4, the Saltcrew still looking to shut this one down. They're going to go for a double save round here. It's going to be Tech 9s for the boys. Johnny able to pick up one. Kiwi there for the support. FreeDotWilly gets another on the Cowboy, but Hayun with the AWP takes down Gunk, but he's going to get denied by Willy. Gort's there for the support. It's going to be Willy left alone in a 2v1. Ripsy and Gort to deal with. He snags the bomb. He's got the site locked in. Can he get the plant down in time? Gonna be able to lock that one in. Ripsy and Gort. Beautiful positions here by Gort. He's already got the flank on top of Willy. As Ripsy's gonna work his way through apps. Oh, and this just got interesting. Here comes the smoke on the side. He's gonna go for the defuse. Willy. Left alone and blind. Can he get him in time? No! And Willy's gonna get denied the bomb stoppage there. And downtown take another, make it a 12-5 situation. And the Saltcrew still looking to close this one out. Downtown able to take the past 3 rounds, giving them a little bit the motivation. But like I said, they have a long hill to climb. They need to take 7 more rounds in a row to try to even consider the idea of overtime. Here we go with the Saltcrew finally able to get a big buy for the boys. Gonna be AKs galore. Low and steady is the play. Smoke's coming in towards A site. Bombs over at B. Hoping to get them to rotate a little bit early here. Right, grenade coming in on Gunk. There comes the rotation from B site. And they're doing it too early. Saltcrew playing them like a fiddle. Gonna set themselves up. They've cleared out of B. Here comes the shove with the bomb. It's only gonna be 2 players left alive. It's gonna be Gort and Ripsy. And the Saltcrew have this one locked up. With the rotation. Gets caught by Devin. It's gonna be 1 player left alone. Devin looking for the finishing shots, and that will do it. The Saltcrew take them down in a 2-0 victory here. We did not need to see Anubis. We did not need a game number 3. Oh, what a battle, ladies and gentlemen. It came down to a stretch. I mean, after Ancient there, I thought we were in for a battle here on Mirage. I thought it was going to be a close game, seeing them be able to squeak that victory 13-9 on Ancient. I thought, hey, Mirage is Downtown's map. Downtown has better experience. They have better stats on this map this season. They're going to be able to bring the heat. No, it completely backfired on Downtown. They could get nothing rolling. The momentum was not there whatsoever. Saltcrew were able to take the first 9 rounds unanswered from Downtown. Started on the CT side. That is exactly why they earned themselves the victory tonight. And guys, the Saltcrew deserves it. Taking that 2-0 victory, earning themselves the first playoff victory tonight. They will be back for another game coming up soon. So stay tuned. Keep eyes on the Saltcrew, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you can for the boys. We will be having some more playoff action coming your way. But congratulations to the Saltcrew on their victory tonight. We will be back soon. Have a good night. Make good decisions. And I love you all.